Is this thing on? Is anybody watching? Hi. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a long time since I have done any sort of blog or anything like that for this channel. So today I'm gonna just get ready for a shoot for my other channel. And this is actually my first time doing a video for my other channel in about 2 months. A lot of things has changed since the last time I was on either this channel or my second channel. I will give you the name of my second channel at the end of this video so you guys can all kind of check it out if you wanted to, because for a long time I didn't want to share that channel because I didn't want the algorithm to kind of mess with my new stuff. Now I can do that. Now I can do that because I feel like it's been a long time since I've had that other channel. I've had the channel for maybe like 6, 7, 8 months now, so I feel like the algorithm is kind of can pick up on what I'm trying to do without messing it up so much. I really don't want to call this an update video because I don't want to put on the expectation that I will be updating, because this channel is literally just like whenever I want to post on kind of channel. And I won't be doing much of posting on here. I don't think I want to, but it really depends on timing and what's going on with my other channel and things like that. So today's my first day since I have posted anything in about 2 months, 3 months, which is really, really sad because I genuinely love doing this and I haven't been able to do it. As you can tell, the first thing you guys can probably tell is in a new space. This is my new place. I moved here about 2 months ago, and that's one of the many things that has changed about my life. I honestly don't even know where to start when it comes to talking about where I've been, because like it's not really that interesting. It's just that things have changed a lot for me, and I don't want to make this video super long, and I don't want to talk about too much because as a lot of people have probably realized at this point, I'm trying really hard to keep a lot of the personal stuff personal because I expose myself so much on the internet that I don't want to do that anymore. So one of the reasons why I moved my apartment is because the rent just got too expensive. I was paying about $14.50 at my other place, and it just got too expensive. And with the way the economy was going, I was not going to be able to afford that space anymore. So an opportunity came for me to move into a new space, and I did that. Now I live with roommates, and they're really, really great, and they're fabulous, and I really, really like them. Now, having roommates is not really ideal, right? It's not really what I was hoping to happen, but with the circumstances and the economy and my financial stuff, it just felt like it made sense. And now I only pay about $8.50 a month for the place, and it's really, really nice. And my financial goals have been cut by so much because of the fact that I decided to move. I'm gonna be wearing red today, so that's why I'm gonna go for a red look. Really red, bright red look. That's what we're gonna go for today. I've been also trying to embrace color lately, so I want to wear more color because I feel like color actually looks good on me. It feels so good to be able to shoot again, to be honest. It feels so good, and I'm so excited. So this is also my new room, and it's pretty nice. And my walls are blue now. Also, I'm wearing red today for my shoot. Here's my shirt, my dress. Also, I have to give it up for this lighting in this entire apartment. It's super, super nice in here. This is really good lighting. Like, here are some things I won't be doing when it comes to my living situation. First thing I won't be doing is I won't be doing any sort of house tours because I live with people and I don't want to be, getting in people's personal spaces like that and posting that stuff online. That's not appropriate. This isn't, my house. So even if this was my house, I probably will not be doing a house tour. This is my space, and this is the space you just saw was the bathroom. That's also my space. And those are the only 2 spaces that you really need to be aware of. This is not the final look of my my makeup, but I just had to put on something for now. So another thing I won't be doing is I won't be telling you guys about my roommates. I won't be telling you who I live with, or what they're like and what they do and things like that, because again, that's personal information and I don't want to talk about that. Another thing is I won't be telling you where in Los Angeles I'm living. And I'll just say that it's not too far from where I was living before. So that's as much as I can give. I won't be talking about, I already told you why I moved, so there's no need to talk about that anymore. I will say that I live with another girl, and I live with 2 other girls and a guy, and that's it. Here are just some pros and some cons about having roommates that I find interesting. The loneliness that I was feeling when I was living on my own has kind of disappeared by a lot. I still feel a little lonely because I just kind of want like a relationship and I want to be with somebody. But as far as like loneliness of being in the house and being by myself and not having like much of a social life, that's definitely changed and I genuinely appreciate it. I always have somebody to talk to. Again, that kind of goes back with the whole loneliness thing. I always kind of come home to somebody to talk to. And again, like I said before, I feel like I lucked out a lot when it comes to my roommates because they're all really nice and nobody's obnoxious and nobody's crazy and nobody's like has problematic issues. Of course, we have to share public spaces. We have to share the kitchen, and then we also have to share the living room, the balcony, things like that. This is a really nice home. This is probably the nicest home I've ever lived in my entire life. In my 35 years on this earth, I've never lived in a home that is this nice, and it has so many great amenities. And it's in a really quiet, peaceful neighborhood. And I just feel so lucky because I've never lived in a space like this. I have indoor laundry, which is actually really hard to come by in LA. So I'm really appreciative of that. I live in a really big space in a very big house. I mean, compared to where I was before, which was a living room. Dishwasher, we have a dishwasher in the kitchen. And we also have a housekeeper who comes in every once in a while to clean our home, which is amazing. But it's a huge leap from where I was in my tiny little isolated space to here. It's not as isolated and there's a lot more amenities, which I love. You know, people can say that, oh, like you kind of downgraded because you got roommates, but I actually upgraded because there's so much more amenities for what I get to pay for it monthly. I love it. I love living here. I love these people, and I cannot wait to see what living in this space will bring me in the future, or how much money I'm going to save, or how many connections I'm going to make, and things like that when it comes to living here. So, and again, I don't know when I'm going to be posting or what I'm going to be posting on here. I'm just kind of going with it and see how I feel, because last time I tried to juggle both situations, it just did not work out very well for me, and I don't want to do that again. I get easily overwhelmed with having to have a job and having to film and having to edit and it's a lot of work. And I just don't want to overwhelm myself too much. So as far as this channel goes, I still want to keep it up. I still want to post, but as a matter of when, how, who, where, I don't know. But I do want to keep the channel going like I always have loved doing. But that's about it. I'm excited to shoot today's video. If you have been watching till now, thank you for watching. But my new channel is right here. It's the same as my big channel, but it's a little different because I want people to see the new channel versus the big one. So yeah, I will see you all on the flip side as I try to revive this entire channel again.